Our topic for today is socializing and meeting people in English. So I'm going to ask Rachel, how do you socialize? What do you say to someone you meet for the first time?
You're gorgeous. No, I'm joking. You say, "Hey, hi, I'm Rachel.
Nice
What's
to
your
meet
name?"
you. My name is Helen.
Nice to meet you too, Helen.
How do you do?
Fine. And you?
Not bad.
Good. Haven't we met before?
I think we have, but I can't
That's
remember.
what I think. Where are you? What do you do?
I'm a teacher. How about you?
So am I.
Really?
Yes.
Give me 5. Yes.
What do you teach?
I mostly teach business English.
Me too.
No way.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Well, this is a destiny. What can I say?
Yes.
No, when we meet someone for the first time, it is usually in English. It is supposed to be very formal. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think that's one of the main differences in culture, speaking between the English and the Spanish or Portuguese. So we tend to be much more informal, huh? Whereas, yeah, I agree with you. English, it's a very polite and diplomatic culture, and so you see that reflected in the language.
I agree with you. However, if you want to interrupt someone because you don't really want to talk to that person, what do you say? For example, I would say, excuse me, I have to make a phone call.
Okay, that works if you have your phone on your hands.
Well, even if you don't, maybe your phone is in your car or in your office or somewhere. Exactly.
Okay, I think it would be more natural to me to say, "Oh, listen, I'm very sorry, but I'm in a rush and I wish I could stay and talk to you. But hey, just let me give you a ring later on and maybe we can catch up at some other moment." And then I would just go.
You're very polite and diplomatic.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think so. Okay. And of course, there are many reasons for being polite when you meet people, especially for the first time. Now, let's talk a little bit about these meeting people. Do you have many friends, Rachel?
I do. I think so. Yes.
I hope I'm one of them.
Yes, you are. Thank you. Yes, of course. I have a lot of friends. Yes, I love my friends, and yeah.
Are they very international people, or do you tend to hang out with people from your hometown?
As you know, I was born in Barcelona, and I've grown up here. However, I might say that my Catalan friends are just to be counted, maybe with the fingers of one hand. So I guess it's been the traveling around and being abroad that made me develop my net of friends in a more international way.
And do you think that being a sociable person is important to have a big group of friends, for example, or you don't have to really be that sociable and you can still have friends?
Okay, that's an interesting question. I would like to know, how do you define being sociable?
Well, I think a sociable person is a person who finds it easy to communicate to other people in the first place.
Then obviously I think we can all agree on that. Yes, it's important to be a sociable person.
What is sociable for you?
yeah, it's just been open to conversation and talk to others, and maybe not only verbally, but also being able to communicate with your body, huh? So sometimes knowing how to greet someone with a big smile is much efficient than just a hello. So yeah, being sociable is being able to communicate, to form bonds with people, huh? To connect with the others.
Yeah, I agree with you. And speaking of friends, we also come to a life partner, for example, life partnership in a private life, of course. So,
So you mean like in a relationship?
like in a relationship. So, I would ask you, what do you look for in a life partner?
Brad Pitt? No. Well, yeah, but no.
George Clooney.
What do I look for? For me, the most important is the person. Obviously, it's if you have a physical attraction, it helps. But I need someone I can talk to. I need someone I share the humor with. So I'm looking more for the person in itself. What about you?
Well, I think that I agree with you. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be Brad Pitt.
Good.
Apart from that, I think what is really important is the understanding and having some spiritual challenge and spiritual connection with a person, and being able to talk a lot with that other person.
Let me interrupt you
Yes.
just 1 second. Talking about friendship, be it just a friend or your partner for life, I think one of the key factors or things important to me is respect.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And tolerance. Tolerance is also important because none of us is perfect, right? So we all have our flaws, and we can all make mistakes in any aspect of life.
There's no doubt about it.
But if a person loves you with everything you have, the good things and the bad things, then I believe this is the person to stick to and to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think you're right. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah.
And in my language coach, we have in every session we have one very special question.
Excuse me, just before we
Yes.
move to the question, when we started this session today, and we were introducing each other, I asked you about your name, and you said your name is Helen.
name, yes.
I'm just curious. Do your friends call you like this? Do you have a nickname?
That's a good question. My friends call me all kinds of names, but I actually have two names. My first name is Jelena.
Okay.
So some of my friends, even some of my students, call me Jelena.
Okay.
And many other people call me Helen.
Okay.
So yeah, I never know what to answer to that question.
Okay. How do you want me to call you?
You can call me my friend.
So sweet. Okay.
Can I move on to the question?
Yes.
Of the session? Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so someone asks you a question you do not want to answer. What do you say?
Next. I'm joking. Well, I think we have all been in these kind of situations that we're asked that's something we don't really want to talk. So it really depends on the question itself. If it's something offensive or rude, you could always tell the person, sorry, but I'm not going to answer to that. Or if the problem is more like you don't have the answer, you don't know, and you're embarrassed to say that, you could always say, I'm afraid I can't tell you now, but let me get back to you later. Or I don't know, something like that.
Okay, I'll remember that next time they ask me a question I don't want to answer.
Okay, okay.
Well, this is all for now.
Okay.
For this session. So see you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.